Good morning, guys. It's Rick, JunkGuysDfw, heading to a job here in Plano, Texas. Dressed because it's a commercial job and it's raining and it's cold. Okay, let's talk about what happened yesterday at an estimate here in the Farmers Branch area. Okay, so yesterday morning I went to a job site. That was an estimate in Farmers Branch, and honestly, I don't do any SEO for the city of Farmers Branch ever. As a matter of fact, I haven't had a job in Farmers Branch in months and months. So Farmers Branch is a small city in between Frisco and Dallas. It's really small. And when the lady called me out, she said, my father has a lot of junk. He's been hoarding for the last 25 years. Can you come and do an estimate? And I said, sure. And I said, have you got any more estimates? She said, yeah, 1-800-JUNK is on their way, and so is Junkie. And I said, oh, okay, so I'll get there first because I'm not that far from there anyway. You know what I mean? Well, what someone said? Hold on. What someone said? Damn it, Richard, you are frozen, brother. Now you're okay. Okay. And you know, it wasn't a big deal. I just said I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna do an estimate. You know, and hopefully they show up. I was honestly thinking they were gonna show up while I'm there. I was kind of looking for the challenge, but I wanted them to see. Here's the funny thing was, I was wearing this same jacket. You know, I was wearing this same jacket, but I had my hat on. And I was in shorts. I had just came from the gym. I was actually going to do another job, and the lady said, you need to get down here as fast as you can. I'd appreciate it. And I said, okay, I'll just go down there, do the estimate, and then go do the job in my big truck. And let me tell you what happened. I ended up getting there, and this lady happened to go to the same school I went to. And we started talking, blah, blah, blah. We got really friendly. And see, that's the thing about it, guys, that I opened a line of communication to have a friendship there, you know what I mean? I was able to communicate with her on other sides than just business. When I got there, we started kind of giggling at her dad about how much, you know, junk he had, how much trash he had got, how much hoarding he had done in the last 23 years at his home in the Farmers Branch area. But what I'm trying to do, I'm gonna prove to y'all and show y'all what had happened, the whole scenario. She ended up telling me about 9:30. I got there around 10:30. I was the first one on the property. She had already told me on the phone that she would have 1-800-JUNK and Junking arriving to the property later that day, but I just happened to be the first one there. And one of the things that I ended up doing when I got there, I was just friendly. Listen, I got there in, here's, you know, I saw this thing on Facebook about arriving to property dressed up appropriately. I'm going to turn off my truck so I can listen to me. About driving to a property dressed up professionally so you can get the estimate. And I'm going to question that, and I'm going to put that to a test right now, because this is exactly what happened. I had just got off the gym. I got out of the gym, and I went straight to the estimate so I could be the first one there. My whole thing was to be the first one on the property so I can beat anybody else there. When I get there, I had only my JunkGuys hat, and I'm going to tell you why I had my JunkGuys hat. It was because it was in the truck at the time when I went to go do the estimate, so that was pretty funny. I just reached and grabbed it and threw it on, and then I reached down and I had one business card. I had one business card out of all the thousands of business cards that I had. I only managed to have one, okay? So I grabbed that business card and I get out of the car and I walk up to the lady and she's smiling at me. I said, hello. And she goes, are you Ricardo? And I go, yes, ma'am. She goes, okay, I noticed you from your YouTube videos. And I said, oh, thank you so much. So I shook her hand and she said, listen, how many of these videos do you do? And I said, ma'am, I do about 3 or 4 a week. And she goes, you got over 1,000 videos. I said, yes, I do. And she goes, well, I subscribe to your channel. And I said, well, thank you very much. When I get in the house, we're kind of making fun of her father because her father's a big-time hoarder, right? He's got a lot of electronics. He's got a lot of junk all over the house. I mean, he's got stuff everywhere, spread out the whole property. And I tell him, I said, holy cow. And he asked me for a price. And I said, sir, I'm not going to give you a price. I can tell you that when we show up with our dump trailer and our big trailer, that we're going to pull out a lot of times. And every time I pull out, I'm going to charge you $400. So the whole idea was just to give them an overall price about what we were going to do. You know what I mean? I'm not going to give them a firm price. But here's the thing about it. I showed up in this same shirt. This is an Under Armour shirt. It was black. I had my hat on. I had a Under Armour tight shirt on. And then I had shorts on with my gym shoes on. I was not dressed appropriate. When I got in there, I said, ma'am, how far do you live from here? And she said, well, this is my father. He lives in Farmers Branch. I live in Southlake. And I said, oh my God, that's where I went to school at. So I took some classes in Southlake in the summer school also, but I did one near there also. And I said, ma'am, you know, we went to the same school, blah, blah, blah. We just started talking. We started communicating and everything was good. One of her big deals was how big my trailer was. So I was able to pull out my pull out my YouTube channel and show her my trailer. And she said, no, don't worry about it. I already saw your trailer. I saw it online when you did this B one where y'all showed a picture of William Dafoe, you know, and from the movie Platoon. And I said, oh shit, this chick saw my video. And she said, yeah, I started laughing when y'all killed the bees. And I said, okay, that's funny. Already, she had an idea that I was just a fucking clown. You know what I mean? That I was going to have fun. And honestly, we did have fun. I was able to talk to her and communicate with her about how we're going to do the job. And she said, I saw your trailer. It's pretty big. It looks like a good price. And you're not going to believe what happened. 1-800-JUNK pulled up. Now, I recorded the whole incident. I had my head cam on at the time. So I have a whole video that I need to edit. It was a head cam video. But they ended up showing up, and you know what she said? The first thing she said, she looked at the trailer and she said, oh my God, it's so small. And they charge $5.98 for that? And I said, really? And when I looked at 1-800-JUNK's trailer, I was like, oh, these guys are in over their head. These guys showed up to a gunfight with a hairbrush. That's all they had. With a box of tweezers. You know what I'm saying? There was no way these guys were going to beat me on this estimate. It felt like it was amateur hour, to be honest with you. It was Mike Tyson versus Mother Teresa. You understand what I mean? And I'm Mike Tyson. Even though they're a big franchise, the lady had already talked to me. I had communicated with her. She'd seen my YouTube video. We went to the same school together, and she saw the size of my trailer. And then these guys show up. I was just like, oh, dude, I felt so sorry for him. I honestly, my heart goes out to 1-800-JUNK on this whole deal. I was honestly sad for these dudes. Now, here's the worst part about it. The worst part about it. These two black guys, they get out of the truck. They walk up to the lady. I mean, they are fucking straight up professional. Okay? He had his hands behind his back and he said, hello, ma'am. My name's, I don't remember the names, okay? She said, my name is Jared, and this is Mike, and we're here to give you an estimate. And I was like, are you fucking serious? This is not the military. You don't have to be fucking so strict. I was like, and then the whole time, they didn't even shake her hand, which was weird to me. You know, here in Texas, you shake people's hands. It's a way to gather friendship, camaraderie, business. It's culturally okay to do that in Texas. And they just walked up and he had his hands like this, and he had his hands behind his back. You know what I mean? Like his hands were behind his back, and he goes, hello, yes, ma'am. My name's Jared. You called 1-800-JUNK. We're here to give you an estimate. And then, you know what the lady said? She stopped him immediately. She goes, oh, is that your trailer? I'm paying $5.98 for that? What makes y'all different from any of the other junk removal company? And I was in my car. I skedaddled to my car, and I sat in the car, and I was just looking out the window because the transaction was going on over there, and I was just looking out the window, and I was looking at their trailer this way. Their trailer was over here, but they were over here because they parked across the street over here. And I was just looking, and I was like, God, dude, I feel bad for these guys. Oh, man, this is going to be a massacre. This makes no sense. Their angle to get the job from me was awful. I had already won the job, but at least they could have put up a fight. They didn't even put up a fight. They gave up, which was kind of disappointing to me. I wanted some competition. Two of their loads might not even fill up my 16-foot trailer. I hold 30 square yards in my 16-foot trailer. I don't know how many square yards they have in theirs, but it was pitiful how small their trailer was. It was honestly pitiful. It's about the size of a little smaller than my 12-yard dumpster that I'm always hauling around. They could have got at least an angle to try to beat me on this job, but they didn't even try, which was totally disappointing. The way they go up to the lady, they should have been friendly with her. And that was one thing. Now, don't forget, oh, by the way, both of the 1-800 Junk Guys, I've seen them somewhere else. They're stand-up guys. They were dressed uniform. They had their jeans on. They had matching shoes. They had their matching 1-800. They had their shirt on. I mean, these guys were clean fucking cut. I go in there motherfucking jogging shorts. I walk in there with an Under Armour shirt. My hat's all fucking crooked because I had a girlfriend sit on it from the night before. I mean, this was not making any sense. You know what I'm saying? I go in there looking like shit. I was sweating from the gym. Put it that way. These guys gave up before I think what happened is they saw my cap when I, you know, as they walked up, I was walking out and I greeted them and said, "What's up, guys?" And I shook my hand. I said, "Good luck with it." You know? And honestly, I was just like, "Good luck, dude. I mean, you're fucking burning up in flames." You know, I think if they would have gone and said, "Hey, man, this is 1-800 Junk. I'm here to give you an estimate." You know, I see that you got an estimate from someone else, so at least give us a shot. And go and look at the house. Look, I went inside the house. I went inside. I used the restroom. She gave me something to drink. I went in the backyard. I went in the front yard. I was even petting their dog. These dudes didn't even get to the front door. They were stopped about 15 feet from the front door and were eliminated. Dead on arrival. DOA, bro. Yeah, something like that. So competing with them was a rookie mistake on their end. Their trailer size was horrible, dude. You know, I'm so glad that I can make every trailer load $400 and still make a shitload of money off of it. And my margins are really good, you know what I mean? So I'm not worried about it. Now, I am going to pull about 4 to 5 trailers out of this property. So it's going to be about a $2,000 to $1,600, $2,000 job. Expenses might be about $400 on it. So I'll profit about $1,200, you know. It's just one good thing about this property. Now that I take that back, I forgot. Most of it is recyclable material. So I'm not going to be dumping a lot of this stuff at the landfill. So I'm going to save on gas, wait time. I'm going to save on a lot of that. I think what we're going to do is put the trash in the dumpster and put the recycle in the trailer. And that way we can organize everything properly. And when I go dump it, I can still have that extra trailer empty all the time. So by recycling, you know, all the recycle stuff. So anyway, guys, that was it right there. The competition estimate between me, JunkGuysDfw, and 1-800 Junk was a massacre. I love 1-800 Junk. They hand me jobs all the time, so I don't want to put them down. They just did a bad job on this estimate, and I'm pretty sure they've won estimates from me. I just never do, and they don't do videos to taunt about it. I'm going to do a video. I love doing videos. So, and I want to say thank you for everybody. Junk Guys Tucson, getting it done. Red line removal, dumpster dudes, New England pickers. Hey guys, Ronald, what's up? All around junk removal. Ronald's a big listener to the channel. There's about 19 people on the room. And Raven, what's up, Miles? You know, guys, this was just an easy beat up. I beat the shit out of him. Don't be scared going against these. James. Don't be scared about going against the big companies. They are not a even competitive towards me. John, what's up, buddy? They were just, it was a slaughter. You know what I mean? Love the hat story. You know, another thing, I want to throw my shout out to K1. He's in the junk removal discussion group. I gave him, K1 came to the 2019 Dallas Summit this past month, last month. Well, no, this past month. And I gave him a cowboy hat. He is now doing YouTube videos, and he's wearing the cowboy hat in New York. He's from New York, and his thing comes up Hardy Gang as Hardy, like Hardy Foods or Hardy Shopping. I don't know. Hardy Gang. And it's funny, if you look at his videos, he has the cowboy hat that I gave him. Love that. He's got a little image. He's in New York City. He's doing, and he came to the summit like again, and I gave him a cowboy hat, and I gave him 4 cowboy hats, and he gave everybody else a hat there. So he gave his family a hat. His girlfriend has a hat, and it's really funny. So Hardy, I really appreciate you wearing the hat, dude. That's pretty cool of you to do that for me. It represents, he was so good of a worker. We went to work together, and we did, I think, 2 jobs or 3 jobs, but we busted our ass, and we got a $50 tip each one of us, so I gave him his money. But I did not pay him to work, because why would I pay him for work? He was here to just learn and ask me questions throughout the ride and stuff, but he was a really, really good guy. The cowboy hat will get him noticed. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the video, Miles, but it's on the junk removal discussion group. It's called Hardy Gang. So if you get a chance, go look at his video. Against them told me that I beat the brother. I can do that by 5. Okay, so New England says, last one I did against them, told client I beat their price by 500 and they can do it right now. Okay, so here's a big deal. One thing that I forgot to mention this, one thing that 1-800-JUNK had over me was they had an empty trailer. All my trailers were full. She wanted to start working now. I told her I could do it tomorrow, which is actually today, but the storming is so bad today that we canceled the job. She canceled it until Monday. So, and she texted me, she said, oh, I'm so sorry. And I said, God, thank God. I didn't want to work in the rain anyway. So we are booked for Monday for 4 trailers, 4 trailers. And I'll be honest with you, bro, I'm doing a job today. It just slowed down raining, but where I came from in Dallas, I'm in Plano now. It's been storming bad, and the weather's just bad. It's cold. I'm wearing a jacket. I should be wearing like 2 jackets, but I don't get that cold as normal people. I'm a big husky guy anyway. Oh, by the way, if you get a chance, hit the thumbs up button. It's right there, guys. Hit the thumbs up button. People have been telling me to let y'all know to hit the thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it if y'all like this video. But again, guys, I went against the big guys, 1-800-JUNK earlier today. Wait a minute. It was yesterday. It was yesterday. I'm sorry. It was yesterday. I went again. Wait a minute. Wait, was it yesterday? Yesterday was Monday. Oh, yeah, it was yesterday. I went against 1-800-JUNK in a competition for an estimate. I beat them really bad. It was a slaughter. I'm not taunting. It's just I thought they could have put up a better fight. You know what I mean? But they really, really didn't, okay? I was kind of disappointed. I think it was just the way they greeted the lady, that they didn't come out properly. They had a nice trailer. It was just a small trailer, which really eliminated them from the hunt. So, again, I got 2 things coming up in the next few days. The first thing is, I'm going somewhere right now to do something. I'm going to take a video, and then I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel. You're going to go, what the fuck? What was he doing? So that's first thing. And the second thing, I got my Halloween costume. I got this Halloween costume that I'm building for Thursday night. I'm going to Decks in the Hall. That's at Clyde Warren Park. It's like a DJ thing, but they have a Halloween costume every year, and I tend to do really great Halloween costumes, okay? I have a really cool Halloween costume. I'm going to show it. I don't know if I'm going to show it live or I'm going to show it on my YouTube channel, but it's coming up, so you got something cool about. Now, when I do Halloween costumes, I go all out on my costumes. I spend any expense to get them done because I like to win first place, and I have won first place the last 2 years in a row at a Halloween costume competition. So I plan to winning every year, and I don't care what it costs. I just get it done. So anyway, guys, y'all like something to look forward to on my video. I don't know why I do shit like this. I just love doing this, and I love Halloween, the whole idea of Halloween. Anyway, guys, I will talk to y'all later. If you like these videos, don't forget to subscribe over there to the right side. On the left side, check out my other videos, and thank you for all 24 people that were listening a while ago. See y'all later, guys.